referee. I was about to say. That I started as, what do you say that? Observer, but now I'm a referee, an official one.
Hooray!
Uh, hooray, hooray.
So I talked to Raiden, and I
We
don't
did
know.
it.
I don't know if he's actually going to do anything because when I brought these suggestions up to like Thomwolf and stuff,
Well, which suggestions are you
like two
talking about?
years ago, they never implemented them. But they're
Which
just
suggestions?
they're
Which
just small
suggestions are you
things.
talking about?
They're just small things like in the U.S. we have for the OBS. For one, you can zoom out. I asked him if he would fix
Yeah.
that so that we could zoom all the way out. That's
Oh,
what.
we've asked that.
Yeah. Well, he said he was going to do it. The second one is in the U.S. They Jocelyn made it to where if people use saviors, if
Yeah.
they lose a hero or anything like that, that there's a actual notification that pops up on the screen with a
For everyone to see?
no, only for observers.
Oh.
I
Oh,
know
nice.
it's super sick. So
That's pretty awesome.
it's very awesome.
Well, Cons is AFK, it seems. He did pick his Merc, but he just decided to not do anything.
All right, so what's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. We're gonna be co-casting with the Void. You want to say hello?
Hello, everyone. This is gonna be the Void, co-casting with Rage TV.
Should I say hello too? I'll just say hello. Hello,
Yeah.
guys. All right.
Nice.
Let's just introduce the players. Bottom left, it's going to be Rum Reaper with Kance. Top left side, it'll be Yuki with Ayatollah. Top right side, it's going to be Vince with Excal. And bottom right, it's going to be Millionaire and Amialco.
Oh, Mayanara is also AFK, I hope. This guy always does that on my streams. Or does that on those streams.
It looks like Aya might be taking top Zelnaga Tower.
Yeah.
Vince unable to knock down those rocks in time.
Yeah, you need to be quick or be dead. Like, if you're not gonna... If you don't have the rocks killed in time, he can just shoot from the low ground and you can't really do anything about it. So you'll just lose units and not be able to get the rocks. So yeah. Probably... Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, Marinera's still AFK, so... That happened. He always does that. Marinera, I hope he did pick his Merc, though. I didn't watch that. I only saw Cons be AFK, but he still got his Merc, so... Also interesting to see Lings. This is the first time I see Lings in a pre-made in a while.
Actually, the other day, Boom Bap used Lings, and surprisingly, his partner was kind of AFK. He really started falling behind, and by himself with Lings and Marines, he really started to come back, and then unfortunately, he lost some momentum. There was some plays that happened that he didn't take advantage of, and
Ah, okay.
Yep.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, Bonebap isn't really an experienced pre-made player, so...
okay. So
He's
maybe
like...
that's all it was.
Yeah, he's a good pub player, though. So, yeah. Also, a little bit of inside information. This Rum Reaper, I don't know if y'all know this, but this is actually Can. Or the Joker. But, yeah, it's just another name. People be changing their names so often here. It's like every 2 weeks there's a new and people change their name here. Except for me.
What are they talking about? What?
Tactics. Like, we have this Skype group in the European server. We have like two Marine Arena Skype groups, which everyone is in, and they talk a lot about the balance in there, and this is a bit of continuation of that talk, I guess you could call it. So, I don't know. Weird stuff. Weird stuff with weird people. So, yeah, meanwhile, Millionaire still existing. But
Yes,
not in this game.
this is obviously the most exciting stream in the whole world.
Yeah, man, it like started out fantastically. And now it's like the build up. It's like a giant cliffhanger right now. Like, who's gonna take the lead, man? Who's gonna win? We could look at the bounty board. Oh, we got Ami Halkov and Cons with a massive lead over everyone else.
Holy
The rest,
shit.
yeah, man. The rest is just sitting, relaxing, doing nothing really big or anything. You know, like Rum Reaper's gonna attack Ami Halkov, I think, or maybe Ami Halkov's gonna go back. I don't know, man. The cliffhanger. Meanwhile, Yuki and Cons. Yuki should get this tower. He should get a bounty lead by killing this Zealot here. Zealot's worth 4 minerals. Oh, the Zealot got the kill. This Zealot is the Zealot that got Cons in the lead here at the tower. It got 1 kill. Exciting stuff.
Dude, that one kill is going to decide everything.
Definitely. I wonder if we can decide if we can find the unit that killed for the other guy, Ami Halkov. That would be a genuine achievement if you can find the one unit with 1 kill. Ami Halkov has 1 unit with 1 kill. And it's still alive, it has to be. Oh. We're gonna go! Alright, I'm gonna guess Ami Halkov and Rum Reaper are gonna be, like, attacking. Oh no, Vince is going in.
Your allies are in battle.
Oh, a Savior, that's a greedy Savior.
This is just a reminder, if you're playing in the match and you're watching the stream, it's
Yeah.
going to slow down the game considerably, so
Don't.
you should probably pause it
Yeah.
unless you
Also,
have godlike bandwidth.
but look at this, like Ayatollah already used a Savior versus Vincent, but Vincent's still in the lead with 20 bounty, so that wasn't the best Savior, so to say.
Who used the savior?
Ayatollah, top left, Allah, I don't know how you say his name right, but oh, holy man, 3.5 minutes in and top left already used 2 Saviors.
Holy shit.
Yuki also using one. I think Yuki's Savior was way better though, because Cons came running in with a lot of units. You can see that in the bounty board, 680 minerals versus 370, so faster now by purple. And there goes the Lings versus Lings. Oh. Maynara not wanting to engage the Ling guy. I don't have any sound, it seems like.
Looks like Oracle's coming out for Yuki. That's actually going to be really nice considering he has a lead. So if he can upgrade them, he's going to do some serious damage with it.
Yeah, Oracles are really nice DPSers. They like always deal a lot of damage, and they're like, if you play them correctly, they're almost immortal because you can just blink away from every danger, and then they have this insane acceleration and movement speed of 4.25. Like, even stimmed Marines won't even get near them if you play them right. Actually, nothing will.
Ooh,
I think
big fungal coming out from Alatoya.
nice. Also notice that Yuki already has 3 oracles and 2 damage upgrades on his Merc. I mean, he's going fast. Now we got a mothership. Interesting.
Nice Seeker Missile there
Very
from
nice.
XCal.
Oop.
Now, I'm pretty sure that Amialkov last game went double mothership early on, and he did lose it. He did lose 1 early, and that kind of put him behind, if I'm recalling correctly, from yesterday. So we'll see how he's able to control it today, and hopefully he doesn't lose it.
Why does Millionera have no bounty at all? What happened? Did he get an elite and he got killed or something?
I'm not sure, but holy cow, look at the points for Yuki.
Yeah, as you can see. I mean, he already has 3 oracles, 2 damage upgrades. That's a lot of bounty already. I mean, he's doing really nice. Cons is pretty much struggling at the moment. Yeah, Millionera definitely lost something, by the way, because he has, like, no bounty.
Millionera just going balls to the wall, trying to get some bounty here, but look at this. Rum Reaper decided to go Roach. Let's see if he decides to go Crawler or Beetle. I'm going to assume Crawler.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my money on Crawler too, but this is already scouted now by Millionera. Even though he doesn't really have anything, got 1 damage upgrade on those Marines, but the rest he didn't get anything, so that's kind of curious.
It was also
Meanwhile,
kind of risky going into the base like that.
well, Millionera didn't have a lot of units, so it wouldn't have been worth it to Savior, and if he got Savior, that would have been good for Millionera, considering the amount of units he put in there. Ooh, Yuki getting a big surround, or getting surrounded big, or something.
Those
Meanwhile,
Oracles are
Cons-
doing work, though.
Yeah, they are certainly doing work. And he killed the medevac, so that's 100 minerals. So it wasn't too bad.
No, not at all. Let's actually take a look at the scoreboard just to see. I think that actually favored Yuki a little bit. Vince did catch up, but Yuki still has such a huge lead.
Ah, yeah. Indeed. They should put like a tooltip to show which upgrade they got for their mercenaries. Like, did Yuki get induction or the other upgrade? Induction or supremacy? I think he got induction, but I'm not sure.
No way! Kans was able to get that early supply from Amialkov, and that's going to seriously put the brakes on Team 4. Oh no.
Yeah, well, fortunately for them, it's only 150 minerals, but still, that's a lot of money early on. Ooh, get away with your medevac. X-Guy, yeah, you see this right here is why you need to kill your rocks as fast as you can, because now X-Guy can just, you know, spam point defense drones and all that stuff, just to keep him from grabbing the tower.
Unless he gets a medi, but...
Yeah, that's true, but it's not guaranteed to always get medi.
Right.
The Lings are sacrificing themselves.
Whoa, Yuki getting really ballsy going into Excal's base.
Ooh, Excal almost getting a nice saver, nice seeker though.
Let's see if he does. There is an infestor here for Ayatollah. Let's see if he decides to get anybody with it.
Yeah, he's gonna scan. Ooh, if he could leech the Raven, that would be sick as well.
Oh, big fight between Amialkov and Kans on bottom Zelnaga.
But the motherships should be like, oh, there comes a crawler. I hope Amialkov sees it, or he's gonna lose his motherships. Yeah, he sees them. He's scanning. Oh, he should unburrow, man. Oh, he's going for the...
Yuki! Oh, losing one of his oracles there. He was a little bit too greedy.
Yeah, that was a bit too far, unfortunately. But the mini motherships are still alive, so that's gonna be very nice.
And it looks like Millionaire actually choosing to go with the early Marine up strat with Crackling.
Crackling, interesting. They used to be very, very dominant in pre's and stuff.
Oh, here comes Rum Reaper.
Oh.
And down
One
goes
shot.
the Infestor.
One shot, man. That's nice. Rum Reaper is playing this really nicely. This is basically the way you want to go. Just go around the map, snipe all the elites and heroes. Look, the Raven or the medevac might all fall prey. But you should be able to see the crawlers. Yeah, come on, go for the medevac. Ooh, lucky. That medevac was really lucky. He should have died, actually. It's so hard to focus fire the crawlers, so immediately after they unburrow. I don't know how that is, but for some reason it's like really hard to click on one unit after they unburrow. They want to shoot randomly the first salvo. But if you can manage that, then it's a really insanely strong unit.
Big drop by Vince up top. Is Ayatollah going to use the Savior? He's already used one.
Oh, we should have gone for the compound and forced the Savior, maybe. I don't know. Askal coming in, coming late to the party with his Raven.
Amialkov is losing all of his units here. And
Yeah,
Rum
look,
Reaper could possibly get these motherships.
Ooh, nice recall, very
recall.
nice. That's a load. Off you. Interesting, he got the support tower. A very interesting choice that he would get the support tower, because you can already recall the mothership to your command center without, like, as an ability on the mothership itself. You don't need a support tower to mass recall your mothership. For BCs, you really want to get a support tower so you can mass recall. But now he's basically only getting the support tower so he can chrono boost his mercenary compound. I feel like if he would, like, spend that money, 400 minerals elsewhere, that would be better. Ooh, there, down goes the Oracle. Nice drop by Cons there.
Very nice drop, yes. Yeah, it looks like Rum Reaper's actually using these crawlers to great effect. He might be able to snipe a few more air. He already got the Infestor top left.
Savior down.
Using another Savior.
It's going quick, man. Only one Savior left.
And
Hybrid Destroyers.
He's switching to Destroyers. Interesting.
Indeed. Oh, there goes Rum Reaper again. Out for blood. I don't think... Yeah, Maynard did see that, but I don't think he should engage that, though. I think if Rum Reaper plays as well, he should be coming out well ahead in this engagement. Oh, the motherships. Ooh, if Rum Reaper had scanned, those motherships wouldn't be alive. Oh, nice team play by Colons. Dropping the Zealous in front of the crawlers to tank for the crawlers. So the crawlers could deal with the damage. Together with the things. Oh, there goes. Oh, the Raven.
Bye bye, Raven.
Oh,
Double Raven
wow.
hit.
Both. Damn, that was sick. That was really nice. X-Gal's gonna feel that though. Oh, he's gonna rebuy them, it seems. Very interesting. Spells like Seeker Missile on the Raven only increase in damage when you buy mercenary damage upgrades, but not when you buy heroic or marine damage upgrades. So that's in general why I don't really see the mercenaries later on, is because they only benefit from a couple of upgrades and not all. And oracles with their auto attack, they like benefit from all damage upgrades, like marine and hero. Which is why they're a bit better, I feel like, than spellcasters. Also, I tell you, losing his last savior.
Wow, so Team 2 is out of saviors. That could put them in a little bit of a pickle if
Yeah,
the two teams decide to attack them head on.
he does have 18,000 though, or not 18,000. I mean 1,800. So interesting to see what he's gonna do with that.
This
The drops
compound
are
could
okay.
be in trouble if he decides to focus it, and he doesn't. Instead, focusing on the units.
Oh, there comes Rum Reaper. Oh, Rum Reaper's going straight for the command center. That's so rude. It could go for the Oracle at least. Look at this. They counted these
Wow.
saviors. They know the top left is dead, man.
Whoa, he saved. He's not going after Yuki. He's saving them.
Yeah, probably for Kankan, or I mean for his ally Cons. I think and he wants to kill the compound first. You definitely want to kill the compound first because that's 450 minerals. If you kill the command center, the compound would have died.
Right.
And the compound, you should realize, like, very few people actually realize this in pubs, but compounds are worth more than command centers in most of the time. I mean, that's 450 minerals versus 300. You should never throw away the compounds. Especially higher tiers like these ones. So that's probably why he saved them. I'm guessing Cons needed the bounty more, I'm not sure.
It's just a smart play either way. I mean,
Yeah. Very smart indeed. Just never forget to always kill the compound before the command center. If you can.
So it looks like despite Yuki's insane early lead that he got from that one savior,
Still on the lead, by the way.
he's still in the lead. But that's just not going to be enough, and Team 2 has been eliminated.
Yeah, but they were like getting dropped relentlessly, and yeah, the Zerglings, the Marauders didn't do a whole lot versus the Zerglings. I think that like didn't help at all. I mean, they got like killed. Oh, this is weird. They got like dropped by both Cons and by both Cons and Vincent, you know, and they just weren't able to kill those units. So I don't know. And together with the Infestor, you know, the Infestor's not really gonna kill the melee. It's gonna kill the Marines, but it's not gonna kill the melee units. So when you use the Fester, you'll get rid of the Marines, but the melee guys are still running around, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it was pretty hard from them from the start. Oh, I mean, Hulk over. What you gonna do? Rum Reaper seeing this.
Scan does go down.
Oh, Seeker. Oh, double Seeker.
Double
Oh,
Seeker.
nice. Getting a couple of like 70 minerals. That's quite nice. Crackling versus Zergling right here.
Yeah, I think
That's
Vince
gonna be
might be a
epic.
little bit outclassed here.
Well, if you look at the upgrades though, I mean, Vincent has way better upgrades.
For his
I think-
Marines, yes, he does.
Yeah, 7 damage, and Zergling. Yeah, Zerglings aren't as well upgraded, so to say.
Uh-oh, what's Rum Reaper planning on doing? He does have the crawlers in a good position.
Yeah, that's
He
for
might
the
want to
Raven.
go after the Raven.
He knows like the Ravens are gonna be harassing bottom right, so when he's gonna spot the Ravens, he's gonna be able to just snipe them with the crawlers, you know. If I were him, I'd split up like half here and half in the top, you know, so then you can always see them go by. And maybe one crawler in the middle, just so you can have full coverage with vision.
I would put some crawlers right here, especially with how often Cons has been dropping.
Well, what do you mean? Yeah.
Just to
I don't-
protect it.
Yeah, I guess, but Cons can like protect his own stuff, and there's not really a threat to the medevac that Rum Reaper would be able to snipe. Oh, there
Oh,
goes
he
the
does
Raven.
get a Raven.
Ooh, not a single kill though, so that's gonna be... Oh, did I just see a savior? No.
Wow, an intense back and forth happening on
Yeah.
top right. This is
Just
crazy.
curious to see the bounty. 5k. Millionaire and Amialkov going a bit, falling a bit behind. Curious to see, the mothership's not doing too well, apparently. Thought they would be farming quite nicely, but...
No, and I think the same thing happened in the previous game too. The motherships just they just weren't the best option, and I think we're starting to see it again here.
Interesting. No, yeah. But you can also see those Marines and Spectres, they aren't going to do anything versus the Zealots, Specons, and the Marines behind them. Oh, that's a Savior, very interesting. Savior by Amialkov. Bottom left, doing extremely well.
Alright, sorry about that. I had to adjust a little bit. My legs were starting to fall asleep.
No problem. Oh, what's this?
A lot of scans are going down.
Indeed.
And look, a drop. Oh, and a savior coming out for Amialko, but was unable to get the medevac.
Second Savior. Did get a lot of money from that though, but still. I mean, the problem is there's nothing to stop Cons from dropping him again, so like in a couple of minutes when Cons has a lot of mass, he'll drop again, and then he'll probably kill the compound unless Amialkov does something spectacular or something. Maybe if he gets tanks or Hellbats, that could help, but I'm not sure if that would be worth it.
Yeah, in the future updates, they might do something as far as like the turret placement or maybe the turret range, because in the U.S. you definitely can't do this. So
Yeah.
they may possibly change it in the future, but who knows?
Nice little concave setup by Kankan. Yeah, I don't know, I'm curious. What do you mean exactly? Like you can't place your turrets and stuff freely anymore?
No, it's just there's so much range and the turrets do so much damage that if you tried to put a medivac close to the spawn, it would die. So
That's like the idea, right? You can protect your spawn.
right, but
Medivacs-
I'm saying by default.
Ah,
Oh hey,
okay.
we got somebody hosted. Who is that? Mothership with the one viewer host. Thank you so much, Mothership. I appreciate it. What do? Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Shabby. What do motherships do in EU? Well, I can take a look for you real quick. Or
Mothership.
actually, maybe the Void could explain it for us.
What is the question exactly?
He's just curious what the differences are with the mothership in EU. Like, what exactly do they do?
Well, motherships basically, if you get the right upgrade, they can deal a ton of splash with their auto attacks. So you're gonna use them for farming mostly. But they also have this nice shield upgrade called Plasma Matrix, or shield ability. And as you can see, he used it on his compound, I think. And you can use that to just shield stuff. It's not only limited to structures, but it's also used a lot to protect your heroes. And you can only like get that with one upgrade. So basically you're gonna use it for DPS and shielding important stuff. And also, you can get another upgrade with which you can shield like more than one unit, but it's like way less shield. So you can use it to protect your army or your air ball if you want. But it's used a lot less because the upgrade which he currently has also enables the motherships to cloak when they are in danger, and then they also gain boosted movement speed. So basically, everyone gets this upgrade Ami got because. Well, that's three major advantages, which is cloaking and increased movement speed when you need it, a ton of splash damage, you can like wipe entire armies, and the shield is like way better.
Yeah,
So yeah,
he didn't use them very well offensively, but defensively he's doing pretty good. They're actually holding up despite not having any saviors. They might even want to invest in one just because these guys are just going all in their base. They could really pick up some good money here.
yeah. A savior is 1,000 minerals right here. It costs 1,000 minerals to just buy a savior, so it's got to be a lot of units. It's got to be like 100 crawlers just to make it worth it to buy a savior, you know. So I'm not sure if they should actually buy a savior because, to be honest, I think they lost already anyway. I mean, if you look at this, you can see they're getting dropped relentlessly by both bottom left and top right. I mean, I think at this point it's already over because not a single player. Like, you can be the best player in the world, but at the moment, I think like they're just being focused down, and the bounty should also not be the highest. So I don't know, man. They might be able to hold off, but if Cons comes in with a drop, for example, I think this should be pretty much over. Oh, nice Seeker. Sneaky Seeker by the Raven. And yeah, as you can see, there comes Vincent again. Oh, look at the observer placement by Kankan, by the way, or Rum Reaper. Placed an observer there just to see the heroes and all.
Okay, these motherships could be in danger. I think he just lost one. He did buy 3 siege tanks, but I think he did lose not a savior, a mothership here.
Yeah, and the compound. I mean, the siege tanks are a bit too late, to be honest.
Let's see, does he have enough to rebuy it? It looks like he does. Okay.
There's Mutalisk, by the way, by Excalibur. He got Mutalisks. You see this? Excalibur got Mutalisks, so that's interesting. Gon's having melee will be in a bit of a pinch.
Yeah, it looks like those siege tanks are going to go down. Conso's able to level them. Rum Reaper with so many units in the base. This does look like GG.
They just got overwhelmed at the last 5 minutes or so. I mean, nothing anyone could have done there. Just got outmassed, basically.
They could have bought a savior.
Yeah, but I mean, they could have theoretically, yeah. They might have held on for like 2 more minutes or something, but that's about the most they would have been able to do.
Alright, so are Mutalisks good versus crawlers?
Well, the problem with crawlers is they have a ton of splash. Like, if you have your Mutalisks all bunched up like he has now, then it's gonna be hard. But Excalibur is a good player. He's not gonna just be in a bad engagement with the crawlers. He's gonna split them up like he's gonna do now. Ooh, also a Seeker. I'd actually expect Excalibur to like throw down a point defense drum, because if I remember correctly, that should also stop the bullets from the crawlers. Oh, Dark Templar, is that Excals? Nah, too bad. Oh, Con's going with a full anti-air, look at this. Going with the Vikings and going all with the Vikings and the Corruptors. This is a very dangerous play for. This is very dangerous for Excalibur, because he also got the Dark Templar, and the Dark Templar has this nice little ability called Void Prison.
Oh yes, oh yes, very nice ability.
He's gonna, if Excalibur is not careful, he's gonna get stunned, and then he'll lose all his mass at once. If I were in Excalibur's position, I'd be shitting my pants, yo. It's like almost impossible to counter what Cons has. The only advantage is that Cons doesn't have a ranged melee, so he's only gonna have to deal with the Marines and the mercenaries he bought, but he doesn't have to worry about the Zealots. That's why his ally got Zealots, just to counter Cons' Zealots. So the Marines can't come rushing in, you know, getting close to the Mutalisks and deal a lot of damage.
Right, I think really the deciding factor isn't so much their units, but the fact that they have like 4,000 points ahead of Excal. So that's going to really neutralize a lot of his air.
That is true, but he does have a nice mass right now, 57 Mutalisks. And he also has the splash upgrade, which is very important. So I think this should be doable, if he's not going to get basically raped by the Corruptors and Vikings.
Well, he needs to attack with Vince, and it looks like he's just sitting there. This is not good. What
Yeah,
is he planning on doing?
he's busy with a Raven, it looks like, but I agree, he should be attacking with Vincent.
I think he's just afraid of all this anti-air from Kantz, but I think with
Yeah, but
some good micro, he could have went with that army.
yeah, but the problem is if he was too afraid to attack in that engagement, then there will be no engagement in which he would be confident to engage.
Looks like Vince deciding to get a Dark Templar.
Probably to stun the, probably to stun like the anti-air and the DT of Cons. I'm not sure. Maybe that was what Excal was waiting for, the DT. So the DT would stun the anti-air, and then it would be manageable.
Well, yeah, because then he could actually focus down
Oh,
the anti-air for sure.
ooh, nice seeker though.
Let's see if they're able to work in tandem in order to do that. It looks like Excal does have a small split happening, and he could possibly be gearing up to make that play.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Vince's
Cons
Marines are pretty strong. They're kind of low on hit points, but he does have 8 attack ups.
I look at this. Cons and Rim Reaper are going back in their base. I think that what they're trying to do is just make top right feel a bit more comfortable, you know, and a bit less afraid to move out. And I think Cons wants to drop the mercenary compound with a medevac then as soon as they are away.
Is that why he has that medevac so full?
Yeah, well, not only, and that's not the only reason. Like a full medevac is always good, simply because you can drop your units on top of the enemy units, making your Marines deal maximum damage, which is always nice. That's why I got the weapon speed upgrade on those Marines and not the range upgrade first. Well, otherwise you always want to get the range upgrade first. But I think this the whole point of this is just to let Excal move out of the base and get an empty Merc compound there, and then try and snipe the compound. But I'm not too sure, because Excalibur is not going to be that stupid to leave his compound like unprotected and all. And your warriors have engaged the enemy. Oh, 10 minutes. Vince and Excal. Excal? I don't know, man. If Excal can get a couple of good engagements, he should be very nice. He should be able to keep up on the bounty. But right now is the point that Excal's maximum supply. So I guess this is the time to do something, because everyone's maximum supply right now.
Right, and I agree. He definitely shouldn't sit back because they're just going to be able to control middle once SD happens. In fact,
Yeah.
one thing I think that they should do is now that he has a good split, he needs to attack middle. With the Void Prison, he could probably pick off at least half of this army pretty easily before
Yeah,
Kantz comes in.
that's very true. But I don't know if they, with Cons being right now where he is, I'm not quite sure he wants to like engage this. Also, look at the split by Cons. He wants to make sure that his air is not going to get caught by a single Void Prison. Like, he can get Void Prisoned, but it wouldn't have all his anti-air, so he'd still be able to have a really nice engagement. Look at the split happening. The split is getting split further and further. He's like going for the quarter of the map or half of the map, you know?
Oh, it looks like Kantz actually discovered a little bit. And here he goes. They're actually going in. The scan does go down. Void Prism, Run Reaper could be in trouble, but no, look! Actually, Excal deciding to back out. This is terrible. That means that that Vince is all alone. Now he's just now finally going in. It looks like he may have lost one of his DTs. Did he? No, but he
Yeah,
did lose
something died. A hero died, I'm not sure, and there's only DTs at the moment, so a Dark Templar died, I'm not sure which Dark Templar. Excal 90 Marines, oh, Vincent's Dark Templars are alive, so it must be Kunz's. Right now is the moment I would attack them, because Vincent has double DT, and Kunz has no DT to stun the air, so this would be the ideal time for them to attack. Look, Excal. Looking on the minimap, Excal already busy with splitting up.
If we look, though, it looks like Team 1 didn't hardly lose any of their supply. They're already back at max. Meanwhile,
Yeah,
Vince is still only at 661. Excal is maxed. I think
yeah,
Vince took the
Excal.
brunt of that. This
Yeah,
could
and
be a great position for them if they would only work together. Where are the Mutalisks? Okay, there they go. Here they come. Nice
look at
Void
this
Prism of
round.
the Medi. Did he focus on the Medi? No, he didn't.
Just to see where the point defense run is, though. I'm missing the point defense runs. Oh, Vikings could have gone killed there.
Oh,
Oh, good
he
shot.
almost had that Medi back. So Vince losing about 300 supply of his army-ish, maybe 200. Excal losing about 100. That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, about 15 Mutalisks or something. 15 and 25 maybe.
Yep, seems like an even exchange. If we look at the scoreboard, though, Team 1 is still pretty far ahead. Vince, however, not far behind.
Vince is catching up really nicely, by the way. I don't know. I think without sudden death, if there wasn't sudden death, this could be a really tense game.
If they go together in middle, oh, Kance could be in so much trouble because Rum Reaper is so out of position. And sure enough, here they go. This could be really, really good for Team 2.
The Mutalisks, though, they're very clumped up.
The Void does go down. Oh, the Mutalisks are doing so much work. The Crawler's finally popping out.
Oh, the Mutalisks, they're dying. You lost 50 Mutalisks there. If you moved out like 10 seconds or 5 seconds sooner, you would have lost like way less Mutalisks. As you can see now, he just like dropped from 70 to like 35 in almost an instant.
I think what happened is that Vince didn't push in with his Marines, and I noticed that they were kind of stuck on the bottom of the hill because he didn't push them forward. So I think that's why the Crawlers focused those Mutalisks, and he ended up losing them.
Oh, nice Seeker again. But the Seeker's not going to do anything if you're not going to finish it up, you know. Because the Seeker's not going to kill anything. Oh, nice. Getting a medevac, I think it was.
Yes, very nice. Rum Reaper might want to try to come in and do something, but both of these teams are here. The Void Prism does go down. This could be really bad for Rum Reaper.
Yeah, this was a really nice engagement by Excalibur, but it was also because there wasn't any anti-air. Gons had his anti-air left in his base, so I think these crawlers here are also really vulnerable. They could just get killed fairly easily. Any mass recalls, which he should. So yeah. Meanwhile, the upgrades. Oh, Vince, maximum weapon and weapon range and attack speed on his Marines. Gons. Ooh, maximum weapon speed, but no range upgrades. Very interesting. Seems like Vincent is actually coming out ahead here a bit.
He did in those last two engagements. He really caught up.
Yep, but the health is still an advantage for Gons. Gons is like way more health on his Marines. Or yeah, way more. Quite a bit more, at least.
And it
But
looks like
Vincent?
a DT for Kance to just kind of counter Vince's DT. Let's see how it works out. And this is not a good engagement for Vince. He's all alone here fighting both Kance and Rum Reaper. Here we
But
go.
there comes
Excal
the-
just now finally getting here. But this could be terrible for Excal. Oh my gosh, the positioning from Rum Reaper is just superior.
I don't know. X-Cars does have a really great split here. He's like, I think he lost 20 mutes. Yeah, he's lost quite a bit of mutas.
I can't believe that with Kance's position, he wasn't able to get Excal's Mutalisk there.
Yeah, but the problem is, X-Car has mutas like split up all around the middle. Like, he had almost half a circle or 3/4 of a circle of the mutalisk, so the splash wouldn't deal as much damage for the mutalisks as they would have otherwise. I think it wasn't that bad for Excalibur actually. He still did lose quite some mutalisks though, but I would agree it could have been way less mutalisks, but still it wasn't like the worst, I think. And let's look at the bounty actually.
Rum Reaper's a little bit I think like a little over 3,000 ahead
Yeah,
uh, of XCal.
but look at the Vince. Vince is caught up massively.
Mm-hmm.
But I think there's also, oh, what the hell is Vince? Vince has 1,200 minerals. Oh, there is go. I was like, hey, what's he doing with his minerals? Ah, well, he was building a planetary fortress. I think that's why he couldn't spend the stuff. But anyway, I think there's also a huge difference between Vincent and Cons, because Cons doesn't only have to buy 2 DTs, but the fact is Cons also has a couple of Vikings and the Corruptors he needs for to keep the Mutalisks alive. Or to keep the Mutalisks at bay, that is. If he doesn't buy the Vikings and Corruptors, the Mutalisks will just eat him, you know? So, and that's the thing Vincent doesn't have to buy necessarily. He can just focus on spending money on upgrading his Marines and all. Oh, look at the split by Excalibur again. A line across the entire map. That's really how you want to do it, actually. Ooh, Vince, nice. Spotting the crawlers there. Crawlers retreating. Yeah, you could attack red now. If they get void prisoned, everything which gets void prisoned is just gonna die. Notice the whole position micro by Vincent. He just puts his units on the whole position so they don't come running into their demise. Not too big a fan of that. It can go wrong really fast, but it's a nice little thing to prevent your melee from running to their demise. Vincent's just dancing around the middle. Oh, there comes the Mutalisks.
Oh my gosh, it's lagging so much.
Yeah, it
There's
is.
so much action happening.
Oh, the Vikings though. The Mutalisks. Ooh. Very nice. You can see the Mutalisks. They got all in orange and all because they were attacking the Vikings. But the advantage now is all the Vikings and all the anti-air from Cons is dead. So Cons is now at a massive disadvantage. Even if he had killed like way more Mutalisks, he would still be in a bad spot because he needs that anti-air for the Mutalisks. Right now they don't really have any viable anti-air solution. Like, the crawlers do fairly nicely, but the crawlers suck versus the temple zealots, and Vincent can basically deal with cons, so in theory they should be in the perfect situation. And you can see this. Look how it switched from map control by bottom left to top right.
Yeah, it would be nice if he switched from his crawlers into Goliaths. I mean, the crawlers are great and all, but I think the Goliaths would probably benefit a little bit more in this situation.
There's just one big problem with with Goliath is the fact that Goliath have 0 splash, meaning that when they attack, and also they have a very low weapon speed, meaning the temple zealots will just eat through them like a hot knife through butter almost. Because with a hardened shield, you know, with a low weapon speed, that means that they will just take ages to kill the temple zealots. So the temple zealots would absolutely love that if he would get Goliath. So yeah, that's why this temple zealot and air combination is just so good, because if someone just gets Goliath, you can just kill them with temple zealots, and you can basically kill everything else with the Mutalisks.
Nice Seeker missile.
Yep. But look at this. So nice to see top right picking bottom left slowly apart. Very methodically. I think the way this is going, even though the bounty is still, bottom left is still in the lead, but looking at the map presence, top right is definitely ahead.
Yeah, and sudden death is going to happen here in about 3 minutes. And if Vince can continue to hold middle, that's going to change the game completely.
Oh yeah, that is going to change.
You know what would be kind of nice for them to get? Queen Fester.
Why is that?
Because Queen Fester just freaking rots.
Oh nice, I see we have a fan here. Yeah, you can see.
Oh, Rum Reaper is saying, screw that, I'm just going to go right into the base. He could actually decide to go into the production. Nope.
Ah, oh, that's like... that was a lot of free money right there.
Yeah, it
That
was.
was 800 minerals. Hot damn, that's a lot. Not quite sure what his idea was there. Maybe I wanted to try snipe a compound or something in the base, but it's just too full. Should have scanned before he went in, actually. Because that was just thrown away. Oh, look at this arc Excalibur made with his Mutalisks over the entire map. Like, no splash damage is gonna hit him right now. And, yeah, I think top right, yeah, I think top right is in a very good situation right now. And look at this. Vincent with a hold position, can't really do anything. And Excalibur comes in sweeping with his Mutalisks, killing all the other units. The only problem is just that there's no anti-air for the Mutalisks, so they can just wreak havoc and no one cares. Oh, Vincent. That DT got lucky though. And there comes the siege tanks. Marine drops are disabled as of now. Marine drops got disabled 30 seconds before sudden death, so no more threat of that. So he can just leave his base a bit more opener.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that they disable 30 seconds beforehand. That's good to know.
Yeah, but the thing is, if they would disable the exact moment sudden death would happen, is sudden death also disables saviors naturally. And what you would be able to do then is just drop a ton of mercenary marines like 1 second before sudden death hits. So you'd have all the marines standing there, but not a savior to kill them with if you need it. I think it's just to prevent that cheese. And yeah, here you can see the epic shutdown of bottom left. Bottom left is like stranded right now, nothing they can do. Interesting to see.
But those tanks only do like 185 splash damage. Like, God, it's not even that much, guys. Jeez.
No big deal, and then 6 of those tanks.
Yeah, I mean, like, oh, come on.
I didn't even get the weapon speed upgrade, he got the +2 range upgrade. That's interesting. Yeah, what's gonna happen right now? Yeah, here comes Excalibur. Look at this, the great surround by Excalibur. It's so nice to see this. Look at this, Mutalisks everywhere. Nothing they can do about it.
They're not even gonna go for it either. They're just gonna hold middle. They want to stay as comfortable as possible, just getting all this money.
Yuki knows was one already, yeah, but if you look at the amount of mass in Vincent's base, I mean, Vincent could just move all the mass he has in his base right now to bottom left. He should even be able to wipe them already.
I think the bounty pretty much says it's over. I mean,
Yeah.
Vince is now 2,000, very comfortable with his lead. And this is it. This is going to be the final battle. And I'm pretty sure that, you know, despite the lag, we're going to see Team 3 come out on top. And sure enough, yep.
A very nice game. I wasn't quite sure top right would manage with the Mutalisks because Cons had already had a massive anti-air ball, all those Vikings and Corruptors, combined with the DT. If you get your Mutalisks trapped in a very bad position just when you're starting, you know, and you lose them already, then you're just gonna lose it. Oh, nice. Oh, almost nice Raven pick off 3 HP. But yeah, anyway, I wasn't quite sure they'd like win it, you know, because like when I play Mutalisks, I always lose them so fast. But yeah, this was this, man. Very nicely played. High Templar coming out, but it's a bit too late. Nice. Very nice. Oh, leaving the command center for his ally. Well, I think that was that. Very nice game.
That was a very nice game.
Uh huh. Oh,
GG.
GG, well played, man. That was very nice.